2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And those are the starting lineups. Lots of interesting matchups tonight. Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. We'll see DeRozan and Williams playing it forward. White is out there with Oubre, and it's Drummond in at the 5 down low. And for Minnesota, the front court is McDaniels and Towns. And it's Rudy Gobert. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's McLaughlin in at the point. Bittersweet to only have a handful of games left in the regular season, Clark. We've enjoyed the entire journey so far, but excited for the playoffs, I presume.
I definitely am, and the teams that are making it are as well. Still a few on the bubble that need some magic to get in, but that's what makes this time of year so exciting, the unpredictability of it all. And it's great to be a broadcaster this time of year.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to McDaniel. To come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Williams. No good that time. Towns with the defensive effort. Edwards drives in, and Edwards with the stop.
Well, I tell you what, once Edwards accelerates, I mean, he looks like he's playing at a different speed than those around him.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. And with Towns, we're looking at one of the best three-point shooting big men in the NBA, Clark. He is something to watch.
He really is, and when you add in everything else he does, Kevin, he's one of the best players in the league, period.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Drummond passes to Oubre. Some nice ball movement here by the Bulls. Williams dishes to Oubre. Pocket 6. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Oubre's got his second basket of the night. Tipped away. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. From outside, off the mark. The Bulls have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Williams finds Oubre. No good on the triple.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it. Shot
from 12. Oubre pulls it in.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
From 8. That's good from Williams on the assist by White.
Well, White has quickly developed great floor vision. Doesn't miss the wide open man.
Williams with the ball. Now guarded by Towns.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play. Then the emphatic stop.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout, fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
McLaughlin, the pass to Edwards. Outside, Towns. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Towns is money off the catch and shoot.
The Bulls leading by 4. White dishes to Oubre. There's the 3. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling. Off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Here's McLaughlin. Light covering.
You got to be careful shooting around Drummond. I mean, he has a really good knack for when to go for the blocks.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's McLaughlin. A 14-point game for him in the win against the Nuggets in Denver. Pass to McDaniels. Now here's Towns. Over Williams. Towns, no luck.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
And White kicks to Oubre. Another three for Chicago.
Yeah, they've built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
Here's Towns over Williams. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Boy, great effort on defense there against a guy who typically makes that.
A putback, and Drummond is right there.
You know, I would venture to say if you didn't run one play for Drummond all night, he still could score in double digits. He is an incredible offensive rebounder.
And the Timberwolves call timing. Victory eluded them last time in Chicago when they faced the Bulls.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
Here's McLaughlin. Still yet to score. Edwards against Oubre. 6 on the shot clock. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Jump ball call.
And Chicago has possession. Here's Chicago. They're on a 20-5 run. And the three ball is good. Oubre's got 17.
And really setting the tone early with their three-point shooting.
That's already 5 made triples in the first quarter. What a start.
Chalk up 2 there.
You know, when you're a guard like Edwards, I think you need the teardrop in your arsenal. Too many great rim protectors in the NBA. That's a shot you need to have.
And White kicks to Oubre. And the Bulls another 3.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart. Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
And here's White. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Three ball falls through. Another from Oubre. Oubre's got 23.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Here's Edwards, and fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2. And Clark, what can you say about Anthony Edwards? Living up to that first overall hype, he has been spectacular.
Yeah, he has been, Kevin. I agree. Some were surprised he went first overall, but you look back at that draft, he was as good a #1 pick as any of them, and he's certainly proven to be worthy of that status.
Oubre for 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
And here's Edwards from the arc. And it's White with the rebound.
A bit of pride at stake, trying to get that last 3 ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
Back to Oubre. Another 3 for Chicago.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Pass to McLaughlin. Outside, Towns. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Towns has got 6.
You know, looking at Towns, you really don't expect that kind of range. You better think again, though.
Oubre for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
Passes it to McDaniels. He gets it in there. McDaniels got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
They're not going to get every shot off clean. McDaniels recognizes that and made the adjustment accordingly.
Oubre, no one around him. Buries it from 3-point range.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
McDaniels in the post. DeRozan defending, and slam dunk by Gobert.
Double-digit boards, a regular occurrence for Gobert. Makes it easier to get those second chance hoops, too.
Right the pass to Oubre. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
White.
Oubre's got 34 points. The pass to Gobert. Poke loose. Oubre with the steal. Williams passes to Oubre. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Gobert. Anderson comes in for McDaniels. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. And Monte Morris subbed in for Jordan McLaughlin. Rose kicks to Oubre. Yes, that goes in. 36 points for Smooth.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
Anderson outside. The shot, no good. Nice D from Levine.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Lighting it up from outside. Hard to keep up with this.
Here's Anderson. Oubre with the steal. Stolen by Anderson. To the right side. Towns wide open. A three-pointer is right on target. Towns has got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Rose up on top. Covered by Morris. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Here's Levine. Good D by Anderson.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And so it's Rose bringing it up for Chicago. After 2 consecutive first-round exits, Greg, the Timberwolves are looking to take that next step.
And with Anthony Edwards at the helm, I think they will soon. But you have to remember, he is only 22 years old. And when your star is that young, you typically have to endure some growing pains before breaking through. And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Rose passes to Oubre. Such a wide open look. Oubre's got 41.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Here's Alexander Walker. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
This is his first free throw of the game. That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road, take good shots, and knock them down with confidence.
Well, efficiency is critical. I love how they ran their offense and got quality shots out of their sets.
And if you're wondering where the points are coming from here tonight, here's a breakdown in the scoring between the front court and back court tonight for Chicago.
And their guards have been the difference makers. This lead wouldn't be nearly as big as it is if it wasn't for that backcourt. Those guys have been running wild.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. 44 points for Smooth.
Rose, a very solid floor general. I think that's an underrated part of his game. He's excellent at finding his teammates.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
Let's check out the leaders in field goal percentage as a team. Number one, the Bulls.
Just tremendously disciplined offensively, always looking for the best possible shot. That's how they've gotten that field goal percentage to skyrocket.
And the shot goes in. Towns has got 13.
Exactly what they needed from Towns, using his size and strength to box out and keep that play alive.
For three, Oubre. Good, another from three. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Knocked away. Oubre with the steal. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And again.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Outside, Towns. Pass to Alexander Walker. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
The Rio. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Rose. And so it's Chicago, ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a comfortable margin here, guys, for the Bulls.
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
So for Chicago right now, DeRozan out there with Andre Drummond. Then there's Oubre. Then there's Derrick Rose. And it's Levine in at the small forward position. Oh!
My goodness. Show us what you got, young fella. Anthony Edwards. Love to see you operate like that.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Bangs home the trifecta. Oubre's got 53.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And the Timberwolves call time here. You know, Clark, I remember you had such a strong mid-range game when you were playing. Do you think it would have been hard to stretch your game out to 3 like a lot of guys are doing now?
You know what, Kevin? It's interesting. I was actually starting to try to add the three-point shot to my game way back in the mid-'80s as part of my development. So I don't think it's hard. It's a matter of putting the work in. And shooting is one of those skills in the game that can really be refined with good mechanics and just volume of work.
Gobert, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Passes to Gobert. Back to Morris. And the pass to Reed, just 4 to shoot. Here's McDaniels. Another miss by Minnesota. And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for Chicago. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
At the top of the key, Gobert. Kicks to Edwards. Looking to end the run. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Oubre passes to White. Back to Oubre. And another one falls.
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. Morris with the ball. No scoring in this one. Pass to Reed. To the paint. Gobert dishes to Morris. And it's sent back by Drummond. DeRozan finds Oubre. And a miss there on the triple.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that position. And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Morris against White. Oubre outside. Another shot. And it's Drummond missing. Minnesota's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Morris looking over the floor. Here's Reed. Basket good.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Chicago's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter.
Clark, when you think of top rebounders today, Rudy Gobert is a name that comes to mind.
Yeah, he's super long and tall, but that's not just why he's such a dominant rebounder. He's got a real good knack for reading where balls are coming off, and the timing that he has is pretty impeccable too. And even though he's north of 7 feet tall, he does a good job boxing out as well.
The Timberwolves have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark, 4 of 9 all told.
Boy, that's finishing the defense there. He made a good effort on that possession defensively and then closed it out with the rebound.
And DeRozan throws it down.
LaVine brings a lot to this team. One of the elements he brings is his passing.
Minnesota's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Outside Edwards. Chicago grabs the miss. DeRozan passes to Oubre. Takes a 3. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Mark him up for the board and dunk. Drummond's MO is to own the paint.
Poked away. Oubre with the steal. Down low. Oubre on the wing. White against Morris. Oubre for 3. Nailed from three-point land.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Morris against White. Here's Reed. Another miss by Minnesota.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Bounce pass from Morris. Gobert against Drummond. Pass to Edwards. Out to Morris to end the drought. Sinks the three-pointer. Morris has got himself on the board with 3 there.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
DeRozan finds Oubre. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That'll be his second foul of the game. And again, the three-point shot is good from Oubre. Jordan McLaughlin's checked in for Minnesota. And then for Chicago, Williams comes in for Andre Drummond. And it's Alex Caruso in for LaVine. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
It's on Anthony Edwards. So as we conclude the first half, so far...
That's the end of the first half with the score. Your Timberwolves, 52. The Bulls, 97.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Towns and Gobert hold down the post for him. The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniel. And it's McLaughlin in at the point guard. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Yeah, but the defense was determined not to give him an inch of free space.
Here's McLaughlin, defended by Drummond. McLaughlin, the pass to Gobert.
Big guys know it's going to get physical inside, so Gobert was ready for the action.
First trip to the line for him here.
At the line for Minnesota, Rudy.
And he can't hit the second. The Bulls shooting an incredible 64% from the field in this game. Oubre finds White. The three. He got it again. Sensational.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Edwards, that's good.
The competitive fire of Anthony Edwards, admirable, going right back at him.
White goes in, takes it from 10. Another one falls for Chicago.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Fires from 14. It's deflected. Oubre against Edwards. Oubre kicks to Williams. Back to Oubre. And again for three.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. McLaughlin, the pass to Edwards. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
They found a nice groove in this half, starting out 3 for 4.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Oubre outside. Connects again. And there it is. 82 points.
And this is a game that he will never forget.
Here's McLaughlin. Tight covering. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That's his fourth foul of the contest. Monte Morris is checked in for Jordan McLaughlin. And Gobert kicks to McDaniels. There's the drive. Nabbing another steal.
And he's just been able to anticipate their every move.
Yeah, you're right. An absolute pest on the defensive end.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Morris finds Gobert. Here's McDaniels. Outside Edwards. Elbow shot. 2 points. That one goes. Edwards got 25 points.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
For three, Oubre connects again from distance. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Outside Edwards. The kick out to Towns. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass. I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
Oubre outside. Pass to White. It's stolen by Morris. The kick out to Towns. And another three for Minnesota.
With his size and touch, there are very few that can match Karl Anthony Towns' skill set, making him an impossible matchup most times.
And there's the pass to Oubre. Back to White. Pass to Oubre. Three-pointer. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. The Timberwolves have gone Twin Towers with Karl Anthony Towns and Rudy Gobert. Gobert says, I love playing with another dominant big because I've always thought that I could pass. I know that I can make guys around me better. Cat says, we complement each other. He's a generational talent on defense, and I think I'm a generational talent on offense. Kevin, I'm a generational talent on sideline.
Ball substitution.
You are indeed, and that's why you are in Springfield. No argument here, David. Thank you. And the Bulls making a change here. Levine's checked in. Here's Edwards, and it's denied. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
Chicago ball.
Bulls have gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. White the pass to Oubre. And another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Pass to Towns. Morris kicks to Edwards. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. The Bulls have gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great third quarter for them offensively. It's stolen by Edwards. Over in the corner, McDaniels gets the jumper from the corner to fall. McDaniels got 6 points.
Attacking right away. McDaniels wasting no time there.
For 3, Oubre. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's McDaniels. Rebound by the Bulls. Levine's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Oubre dishes to White. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And probably more of a natural scorer than passer. White has worked hard on his playmaking ability.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Chicago?
And look at how aggressive they were defensively, forcing mistakes and turning those mistakes into points.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that, a team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
Oubre on the wing. Right side, White launches it, and he drops it in. Just a pretty release there from Oubre.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Passes it to Alexander Walker.
First in scoring, first in rebounding. And they're also #1 in distributing the basketball, a testament to their supreme unselfishness and the passing talent of their floor leaders.
But, Greg, you can throw out all the other stats and rankings. Their scoring is what makes them special, plain and simple. And he can't get the first one. And with the new CBA, Greg, free agent conversations can start basically the day the NBA Finals conclude. Do you like that move?
I think it's good to have rules that teams will actually follow. In the past, it was July 1st, and let's be honest, teams were talking to players well before that.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him.
And a nice touch on the finish.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Rose passes to Oubre. And another one falls. Amazing. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Levine against Anderson. He kicks it to Towns. That 3 off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Basket counts. DeRozan's got his second bucket of the night.
Just so good finishing around the goal. DeMar is tremendous in the paint.
Oubre with the steal over Anderson. And got it! Another basket.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA, really taking it to the opposition. The pass to Reed. Here's Alexander Walker. 5 on the clock. To halt the run. Chicago grabs the miss. Oubre has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Rose kicks to Oubre. No good on the 3. And Morris has got the ball here for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
3-pointer. Oubre can't get it to go. Minnesota's gone downtown a lot since halftime. They've missed 5 of their 9 attempts out there.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Alexander Walker. 5 points in the game. Out to Morris from deep. And there's the call on Nickeil Alexander Walker. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
13 feet away. Oubre pulls it in.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
On the wing to Rosen. Towns with the steal. Morris again throws to the middle. Reed. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Morris has got 4 assists now tonight.
Worked that one inside nicely.
On its way from Rose for 2. And again, no good by Chicago.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Here's Alexander Walker. DeMar DeRozan grabs the board.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Oubre outside. Again, what an avalanche! He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Morris kicks to Anderson. Back to Morris. 17 seconds left to play here in the third. With some arc, some solid defense from Rose. Here's Levine, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Kyle Anderson.
Levine does a really good job attacking. He plays with fearlessness and able to draw the foul as a result.
Free throw good.
Substitution on the court.
Here's McLaughlin. Pass to Reed. Fires the 3. Tries again. Gobert can't hit.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
So the Bulls 5 right now. Karis LeVert is out there with Javonte Green. And it's Ball. Then there's Andre Drummond. And it's Oubre in at the 2. Here's what the Minnesota Timberwolves have lined up on their schedule. On Tuesday, the Houston Rockets will come into town. Then on Wednesday, they'll host the Toronto Raptors.
And for their matchup with Phoenix, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Reed. T.J. Warren comes in for McDaniels. And Monte Morris subbed in for Jordan McLaughlin. Minnesota shooting around 41% on the night. Morris outside. Left side, Edwards. Drills it from outside. Edwards got 7 now in this quarter.
He he has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball.
Second personal foul.
That'll be his second foul of the game. Now Edwards. And Clark, we know Commissioner Silver has acknowledged the game has changed in terms of its impact on players' bodies. And so adjusting the regular season's length is not out of the question.
Well, you and I have talked about it for years. I've talked about it with other fellow announcers. It would be wonderful to see the season reduced by about 15–20% in terms of regular season games. I think it would enhance the product immensely. And the fact that Commissioner Silver is letting us know it's not off the table, maybe we'll see it reduced in the not-too-distant future.
And at 6'6", Ball, very similar to Jason Kidd in terms of the vision that he plays the game with. His IQ is off the charts.
And Morris has got the ball here for Minnesota. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. The shot off that time. Great D that time from Green. LeVert with it. Now by Anderson.
LeVert is always aggressive. I like that mindset of his, especially in how he drives to the rim playing downhill. Goes there with a lot of speed.
Edwards inside, covered by Oubre. Edwards kicks to Morris. Puts up a deep three. They get it back. Gobert gets the bucket.
Clearly the strength of Gobert's game. Tough cover down low.
Morris against Ball for three. Oubre. The rebound by Anderson. Anderson's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here we are looking around the NBA. Clark, which division do you think is the strongest overall?
I think it's pretty clear, man. You look at that Pacific division out west, you're talking Clippers, Lakers, Warriors, Kings, Suns. Show me another division that can match that for entertainment value, quality of number of all-stars, and caliber of the teams. That's the one.
For three, Oubre. Rebound, Minnesota. And here's Edwards from the arc. No good.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Oubre against Morris. A new 14 for the Bulls. Pass the ball. Inside, it's stolen by Morris. And Smooth is going to pick up the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we will head to the line for 2.
Oh no, he's the last guy you want to put on the line. You can just about book the points every time he steps up there.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Minnesota. Ball, the pass to Oubre. And good! There's another.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA, really taking it to the opposition. Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stop.
How about the strength of Edwards, confident in taking on defenders and finishing.
Chicago dictating the flow. Ball feeling it out a bit. For three, Oubre. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 4th assist in this one. Morris against Ball. Now here is Morris. And he drives in, lays it up and banks it in.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Ball kicks to Oubre. And again for 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Outside Edwards. Here's Gobert. Oubre pulls it in. Oubre's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Ball. Morris with the rebound. Timberwolves on offense to the inside and finished off by Anderson.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Oubre for three. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Edwards got 4 rebounds now tonight. Great D that time from LeVert. The Bulls shooting in the fourth quarter, not pretty, down around 29%. Oubre outside. LeVert against Edwards. 4-3. Oubre. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. LeVert's got 3 assists tonight.
Winning in strong fashion. A relentless effort notches a W for the Bulls.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And words can hardly describe the way these guys have come out game after game after game and been dominant facing both conferences. When they hit the 72-win mark, we thought it couldn't continue. And when they rewrite the record books once more, we'll say, wow, we were glad we watched it all. What a team.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief 2-game.
I tell you what, no matter how brief it is, anytime you can get a season series sweep, you're happy.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Smooth.
You can do a lot to change a game other than scoring, and it was his quick hands on the defensive end that put them in the driver's seat.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Ball, the pass to Oubre. Connects from three-point range.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit. Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
Ball kicks to Oubre. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.